If you have chosen to view this video, it may indicate a desire to move beyond the overwhelming discourse surrounding online income generation. You have likely encountered exaggerated claims, outrageous claims of overnight success from self-proclaimed experts who want to talk about all the money they've earned but never tell you the truth about how they got there and how much work that took and dedication. They lure you in, they don't support you, and then you burn out feeling like you failed at something that everybody else can do well at. That's not this channel. Today, my plan is to address a unique subscriber, find the people that belong here, a special audience, and perhaps that includes yourself. Before proceeding, let me introduce myself and share my credentials. I'm a seasoned professional with decades of experience as a company executive for a global industry. That's just who I am, or who I was. But for stock video, I wanted it as a hobby. I wanted to do something creative. I wanted to step away from my, I wish I could say 9-to-5 job, but it was a more like 6 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night job. I needed a time to escape and to do something creative and do something that I could just do at my pace. If that sounds familiar, or it just gives you the confidence that you need to trust me, then I hope it's helpful. Let me tell you, I started doing stock video as a hobby, a way to scratch a creative itch. Since beginning in stock footage with no experience and none of my professional background really of any use, I still earned more than $50,000, which the money's meaningful because it's special money to me. It's money that I created. It's money from stuff that I made that somebody found value in, that was beyond that executive dog-eat-dog world, the rat race that we often find ourselves in. Now, $50,000 isn't a lot to some people, but frankly, it's not a lot to me, but it's special to me. It could mean a lot to you if you live in a struggling economy, and that's valid. It's valid also if you want to get into something that just earns you money, but I don't think there's such a thing that earns money without significant investment and effort on your part. And so I don't believe in get-rich-quick schemes unless you're a trust fund baby, in which case, have fun with that. But still, if you want to do stock video, I have found success as a hobbyist. My personal journey, let me say this too. It's not just about this hobby. I've been married 43 years to the same woman, a wonderful woman who somehow put her trust in me. And we've stayed together. That's accomplishment in today's world. So with that woman, we had 4 children, and now we have 17 grandchildren. I say 17, it's 15 with two on the way. I've spent my life away from them doing something that doesn't satisfy me. And now as I approach retirement, I'm looking to change all that. And I want to bring you with me. If this idea of dedicated work, but work that is freeing you of the mundane, I want you to be a part of this community. I want you to be a part more of this community. It's not just this community or watching the videos. I want to create a family that shares, grows, and loves together with a common interest that goes beyond politics, ethnicity, it goes beyond anything. And it's just people helping other people that have a common goal to be creative. If you are interested in a path that does not make promises, or at least willing to take a path, an attempt at something that does not guarantee or even claim to have quick success and easy money, if you're looking for no shortcuts, but a meaningful journey that focuses on long-term growth, then I think I'd like you to try to be a part of, an active part in this family. If you want quick profits, then perhaps continue to scroll on, continue to go to the next video that somebody else will talk about. That's not what we're interested in here. And thank you for watching up to this point. I still appreciate you, and you have valid goals, but not the goals that are going to unite us in this space. Here, we have some community values that I'd like to establish, because my videos are going to focus more now on this collaboration where we get together in this space and share each other through stock video challenges, through interactive opportunities to collaborate. I want you to be persistent and curious about where this is going. If ever you submit clips and they don't get accepted, if you put a reel in for black box and it is rejected, I would say you don't look at those as rejections. You look at them as opportunities for growth, opportunities for feedback, opportunities to have others help and guide you. Where can I make this better? If you see them as failures instead of opportunities, you're going to have a difficult journey. And we can change the course of that through supportive collaboration in an environment that is helpful, nurturing, I would say even, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like a village. We're going to be a village of united people that gives real feedback, which is not the same as criticism. You don't see things as criticism. Somebody, every now and then I get a comment, says, your white balance is all off. My last video, my exposure kept changing. I wouldn't say it was my fault. You know, the clouds, I was using natural light and the clouds kept changing. My white balance was set. All my settings were ideally optimized for the time that I pressed record, but they didn't adjust to the environment. Anyway, I got a lot of criticism from it, but but I didn't see it as criticism. I saw it as an opportunity to take that into consideration and maybe not use natural light when I'm filming these. I'm back in my little studio, and it was a nice change, but it wasn't criticism. What it was people who took the time to help me become better. And that's the way you got to look at these things. I value transparency, and I found that the people who watch my channel are inspired by the fact that I'm showing them real results right from my data platform. I'm not showing them made up statistics. These are real results. And I do it in a way, I hope you see that I'm doing it in a way of a collaborative spirit and not a competition. I know a lot of guys who make a lot more than me at this and spend less time doing it. They simply have more talent, or they have a better canvas. They live in a place where there's some places are easier than others to get certain types of footage. Michael Snyder's a close friend of mine. He makes far more than me. Kasper's in Latvia. I've mentioned him a number of times. This guy has humble beginnings in an East European, former Soviet bloc country. He made $16,000 in a month. Now, I'm not trying to say this is easy money. Kasper's is laser focused. He has uploaded terabytes of data, and he gets a lot of his money from IA learning, from data cells, from data sets, okay? But again, not a competition. If I was in competition with those guys, I couldn't be collaborative friends with them. And that's what we want. And I want you to be a friend. I want you to be a contributor. I think we should be able to review each other's portfolios, provide constructive critiques, and real, genuine personal responses that are not automated with artificial intelligence. I don't mind artificial intelligence. I've done videos on artificial intelligence. I use it sometimes to test like not scripts because I don't use scripts, but concepts. Does this concept work within my in the ecosystem of my channel? I want to be authentic. Does this concept sound authentic to you? So I use AI, but I'm not going to use AI to respond to people who are reaching out to me. And what I'm doing is I'm inviting you now. I've put my real, genuine, not AI connected email, images by voice down below, and I'm offering you the opportunity to write to me, and we collaborate together in creating videos like this. You give me ideas, or you even send me a reel and a story, and I'll highlight that on this channel and show people the struggles and the successes that you had in making that video. So you see the opportunities here. They are really endless. Stock video takes time and effort. I built up the earnings of $50,000. $50,000, you say, well, that's worthwhile. I'm going to do that $50,000. That's 6 years. That's 6 years of working 10 hours a week. 10 hours a week isn't a lot, but it is a lot when you're an executive running a multi-million-dollar operation, which is what I am. Hoping to get out of that soon, but that's what I am. Still, I can afford 10 hours a week, and it's 10 hours a week that I see as a relief from my normal life. You can expect slow progress and rejection. Okay? You see that as a threat, not for you. You see that as a challenge and an opportunity and something you're willing to do, you're in the right spot. Consistency leads to sustainability. And when I say sustainability, what I mean is regular sales, month by month income that builds up and snowballs over time. It can't be just about the income. It's got to be about the journey, the process, and the joy of doing this. Where it's not for you, and that's okay. If this is of interest to you, I want you to subscribe. I only want you to subscribe if you see that subscription as a commitment to join the family. If you're already subscribed and you only subscribe to get the time-lapse updates or the equipment review that I do from time to time, maybe unsubscribe. You could still check back and see if I'm doing that, what you like now and then. But I want the subscribers to be committed members of the community. So the subscription, the subscribe and the bell is not for hits, matrix, or anything like that. It's a commitment from you and to accept a promise from me. And that is, I'm going to add value if you're in the right space. When you hit subscribe, if you're already in the family, write down below an introduction of yourself, a small recap of your journey, and if you're interested, something you'd like to share on this channel. So maybe you have, I just had a guy write to me, let me look it up because I don't think he'll mind me saying his name. And I sent a message right back saying, for sure we should do this. Your story is of great value to me. I'm sorry, I'm doing this unplanned, but that's part of it, right? So Peter Long, Pete Long, Pete Leong, said to me, I shot on a whim and sold really well a big angry shuffle clouds over the ocean while I was back visiting in Australia. That one cloud series of images went on to sell about $8,000 in USD so far. Another one was just a shot of my dog and a kitten I rescued, loving it up with the dog. That one has gone on to make around 1,000 or so far. It's really fun to see shots that you don't really think will sell make fast money. Now, he's given an example of shots that made fast money, but in reality, that's not fast money. That's smart money. That's money that he earned over time. So stories like that, you could send me those reels and the story of what it went for you. It could even be a story, which I have shared here, a story of where you did something and you didn't get any sales, but you had fun doing it. So that's what it means to commit when you subscribe on this channel. You start with where you are. If you're striving for perfection, it's not wrong to strive for perfection. It is wrong to expect perfection because that is an unobtainable goal. So strive for it is okay. If you're only going to upload perfect shots, you'll have no uploads. Okay? If Michael Jordan only shot the ball, I am old. Okay, so Michael Jordan, maybe you don't know, greatest basketball player of all time, made a lot of points. But if he only shot the ball when he was doing a layup, his shot percentage would be out of the world, but he wouldn't be the legend that he is because he was willing to miss the shot now and then. You have to be the same place. You need to be willing to grow at your pace, not at my pace, not at somebody else's pace. Does this appeal to you? You subscribe. We're going to share challenges and insights, as I just shared, like from Pete Long. And I've asked Pete Long if he can do a reel using those clips, and we can highlight it here. That way, we can learn from others' experiences. We can use collective wisdom, fueling progress and imagination. Last week or a couple weeks ago, I did a video about a stock video challenge. Those kind of things can be a great way for us to share our journeys and show others what is possible with a simple setup or a complex setup or whatever. Maybe I'll have different challenges, vertical challenges, using a slider challenges, using a gimbal challenges, I don't know. But the point is those types of things can spark the creative genius in somebody else and reinforce some ideas that are in the back of your mind. Stock video isn't for everyone, and that's okay. You can watch this channel and be a part of the game. You can also, and you're very much welcome, to watch this channel and stay on the sidelines. Nothing wrong with that. You want to just enjoy other people's journey, we applaud you, we welcome you, that's okay. If you're still here listening to this, you are a rare person. I know from my matrix that most everybody has clicked off by now. If you're still here, that means you have an interest. You want to join the ReelLife family. You want to start in a community, in a tribe village, in a tribal village that supports who you are. So if you're still here, you've already done it. You've subscribed. You've got to, because that's the only next step. If your goal is quick profits, you have likely clicked away and watched another video about the next big thing. For you, alternative channels may serve you better. But if you're still here with me, then you are special. You are different. And I can feel that you aspire to build a sustainable, creative enterprise within a framework of a supportive community. You are most welcome here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the village, the family. I want to be a witness to your success. If you have any criticisms, comments, or little jewels of wisdom, it's my new catchphrase, put that down below. But for sure, let's commit to create something meaningful together starting now.